they are. They know they're the children of Israel. All that they don't know, that's bullshit. And they know they came from Africa. Y'all gotta know that. Not too much y'all indigenous here. No, he tell me to fear not, but to go down there. And there he will make a great nation of. So we gotta stop with this like we don't know Africa was inhabited by people. Stop playing. Yeshaya, Hebrew child. It's Hebrew time. It's go time. It ain't time for no nigga on lies. That's the only problem I got. Liars. All liars will have their place in the lake of fire. Y'all better stop that. If you don't know it yourself, you know we the people, but I'm saying if you don't know yourself, you know we the people, but I'm saying if you don't know how to rightly divide the word to go into the word to show, y'all just make up no stories. You know, then people gonna think you're lying. They telling white people they ain't gonna do this, and ain't nobody got time for all that. Leave that to the birds. You know, I will leave that to the birds because, based on the fact that can't no man determine who intends to follow us or not. Come on, man. Some of this stuff, like I say, we be wasting time, forever learning, never come to the knowledge of truth. And I'm sitting around here in a rage, mad at everybody because they won't get them through that shit. It's just a waste of time. Whatever works, make sure you working it in righteousness. Told you to love. Love like Chris Ice. That's it. And you waste so much time on the bull. People ain't gonna believe you when you real. You want real stuff. What you cook, Trey? Potatoes and see what I mean? People ain't gonna fuck with you. That's the least of my worries. I care less. That's because I've been cussing and fussing at people. Y'all know how that shit go. But then black people do that. Not all black women. Don't get it twisted. Black people do that dumbass shit. The second one, you gotta find out. Fuck around and find out. Don't know me chicken. It's time to come up. I was just talking to my son. He was telling me about the young little shindig. That's what's up, man. Don't be scared to go nowhere. I fucked around and missed my opportunity when I was invited to go out of town. Go out of town, get some money, you know, based on what I could do. Not based on no motherfucking going down there and depend on nobody. So wherever y'all going, if he hearing me or his friends, make sure. But I was determined that whatever I was gonna do, I was gonna do it from my city. If I can't do it from right here, what the fuck I'm gonna leave the city for? But it makes sense, you know, to a degree because you can be so woe down, and people see you on your journey. You know, you can be so woe down, fighting to get where you need to go. And shit, it's time to roll. I feel it. I'm like, hell no, fuck this. I'm getting the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers watch me and didn't do nothing to help. But you can't get mad at that, G. You can't get mad at that. I wasted all that time cussing and fussing. All that's do is make people look at you strange. Like, okay, yeah, we woke and we understand who we are, but to each his own. Move how you move, but don't knock me when I move, because Shit, it's gonna go down. All that, no. Don't follow the world. Don't follow their politics. I don't do none of that. I'm a free, I'm a free agent. Move how I want to move. Cars is cool, but fuck all that. Yeah, that's what I'm great at. But I ain't forgetting. I ain't letting it go. Right now, no. I ain't got time looking for me a shelter to go in. I'll never forget my man when I went to that shelter. I talked to him today. He probably think I'm joking. Shit. $5 a day. That's something worth looking into. Not that I want to go do it, but shit, if you ain't got no choice, you gotta do what you gotta do. But like I said, you miss opportunities. I ain't gonna stay on that. You miss opportunities you had your ass sugar cooker. You wouldn't have this problem. You know? We should have moved because the reason I was moving was based on the fact that I could fix cars. I had one person down there. I'm glad I didn't go there because now look at the Somalians. They acting crazy with the brothers and sisters, but I had the option to go down there to go get it in. Damn, if I'm too loud, just say that. You act like you can't hear the TV, period. Like, goofy ass shit. Yeah, I had the chance to go down there to actually run a real junkyard. That was like a couple of years ago. But my dumb ass, talk about a dumb ass nigga. Like, oh, bro, people really will. You know what I'm saying? Pay you for that hand. Yeah, this man been doing business for God knows how long, and I understand that. But his kids never want to step up to the plate. You know how that shit goes. I'm like, they got to be crazy. My dad owned that motherfucker. My dad had a junkyard. Let me tell you something. That goes right along with what I do anyway. That ain't nothing but an added attraction, you know? That's gonna add to it because, come on, man, we create jobs. Now we talking, we cooking. Now you cooking. We cook some real motherfucking jobs. You know what I'm saying? We ain't depending on nobody. But I fucked around and missed that goddamn boat ride, brothers and sisters. Fucking with these goofy ass ideas I be having. I ain't on that no more. We woke now. Straight up. That's what I was just telling my son. Don't waste your time on what you think or move it how you move. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want to do. Don't be listening to no motherfucking body. If out of town is that ticket, take it. Take it full advantage of it. You see shit ain't cooking though. But before you leave, you better count the cost now. Cause when you leave, shit change. And motherfuckers but back, I wouldn't trip on that. You got your dance over here. It's only so long, you know. And shit been out of whack for me. It's like, oh nigga, you was given an opportunity. Damn, bro, JoJo. Man, come down here, Joe. Woo woo. Woo woo. No, I ain't gonna do that. But I'm looking all the time, I'm looking at my children. You know, I'm not just gonna leave and shit ain't in order with you know what I'm saying? Hell no. I know how shit go. I might not be active every day. But shit, I'm there when they call. And then I don't wait for them. When shit right, I include them. Shit ain't right, that means daddy bogged down. He gotta get shit. Daddy, that's what been wrong. You making the wrong decision. Make the decision to get to the, damn, my morals, I'm cut different. My money ain't good money. You don't know, all money ain't good money. And that money, it was good. I assume it would have been good, but hell no, I wasn't finna just leave. Hell fucking no. I wanted to. I'm like, no. A better opportunity will come along. And then it happened again, family. And I did it again. And now I'm suffering. You suffer from the decisions you make. You had it afforded opportunity. That man was trying to let me run that whole shop, man. I could have rolled up there and bent my ass on. Then my man, he opened the door. Him and this lady, like, yeah, because the guy who turned me on, one of the brothers, I can trust bro. We did time together and everything. He was there for his brother, and I was there for him. So it wasn't nothing but love. So when that call came, I'm like, he already know how I am in the trenches. I know how he roll. I ain't got to worry about no bullshit. That's my brother. Let's go. Not goofy great. You just gotta stay here. Like I said, I'm gonna go down with the ship. But you know when it's time to move around, family. You know what time it is. Time to move around, it's time to move around. I ain't gonna miss that opportunity no more. That's the only point I was making about that. But opportunity is there, so I can't get bogged down. Ooh, it just ain't gonna look like how you think shit gonna look sometimes. And no, Wayne is not immune to not fucking working. But you can keep them motherfucking jobs. That's what I went to school for, to invest in what I'm doing. I don't need no fucking job. Do business with Wayne. That's what he needs. He don't need no fucking handout. That's what I be talking about. We got MVPs that we can put in place where a lot of shit you can avoid. Like shit like that, especially dealing with your sons. Like you know how shit is from dealing with you. Now the average person don't pay attention to all that. You know, that's the first thing gonna say, oh, that's old, that shit don't matter. People don't do this and that no more, but I don't live for it based off what the next nigga talking about. You know, they ass naive as fuck. They had the average person. I'm just not naive, you know. I ain't gonna get into the details and all of that shit, but ain't nothing naive, and I don't just forgive motherfuckers unless you show me. You know, I gotta see that shit in your spirit. A lot of niggas just want friends, you know, like they thirsty for attention. I give a fuck less if you give me some attention or not. You get the fuck on. We on business, you know. We on business. We talk about people's livelihoods here. I don't give a fuck about all that. Keep it a buck. You know, I'm an old ass man. I ain't no child. Keep it a buck. And I don't need no motherfucker trying to, you know. This ain't none of that. Yeah, I know what the Bible says. Women will be ruling over the goddamn men in our time of calamity. But no, not like that. That shit don't work. I don't give a fuck what you got. And a lot of that I see based off what people have. But no, you're not the leaders. Hell no. Yes, you can teach and lead. You can teach and guide. All that ruling over people, hell no. Ain't none. Not even a man supposed to be ruling. Yeah, to rule your house, but all that shit about ruling over people, they can't do this and that and left side. Hell no. That comes with responsibility, dumb dumb. That means you responsible for taking care of everything. That's what rulership mean. That don't mean you lord over no motherfucking body. Hell no. You gotta provide the opportunities. This and that. That's what that means. I know that for a fact, you know. But hell no. Sometimes, well, some shit you gotta rule over, like shit like that, like what, like rats. You know what I'm saying? Black people fucking rats to me. You can't trust them. They'll turn on your ass. Keep the lights on. Watch them. When people do little shit like that, you watch they motherfucking ass. I'm telling you, there's no reason to be doing all that extra shit. You might be fucking with a rat ass niggas. A lot of niggas you think that's their like you, they not. Just because they're around you, don't take for granted. Just because they look like you, no, don't take that shit for granted. You know, hell no. Many are called, but few are chosen. I gotta tell how it is. Now, nigga can say what they want. Oh, but your language is woo woo. No, don't get caught on language. Don't get stuck on language. Pay attention to what's in brothers and sisters' hearts. Because the things I do for the people, oh hell no. You gotta cut me in, G. You can't never count me out. I'm an asset, Goofy. You can't cut assets out. You niggas dependent. You ain't no asset. You need niggas who can produce, front line, all that shit they talking about. Fuck out of here. You gotta run some shit, own some shit, be able to cultivate, you know, cultivate that platform where it's working for you. You. I ain't talking about little shit they doing. Fuck them. What are you doing? And I missed that shit. I missed it. I be sitting around here mad, cussing. I ain't doing that no more though. I ain't mad at nobody. But mad that you missed opportunity. And then when fuck niggas come around doing goofy ass shit, people you be to smack the fuck out of. You wouldn't spend 10 minutes around. But that's life. You live and learn. You die, forget it all. You realize, oh no, nigga. Remember, you want to stay up here. You want to be around these motherfuckers. Like, no, nigga, take care of your business. Get around your foundation. Once you establish that shit going, then you can play. No, I hear you, Ron, dog. Fair use copyright. Fair use copyright. Let me turn it down. I done came up here with that TV up. But no, I don't have no TVs that loud. Turn that shit down. I was listening to Ron talking here. He's talking about what he talking about. Black folks need to wake up and get on the real deal. Hey, I rock with Hebrews to Negroes. I rock with Hebrews to Negroes. I said that when he first came out, right? This platform is going to catapult us. His platform, because of the diversiveness. The diversiveness of his approach to proving all things. They weren't going into DNA. You had a lot of these sites, a lot of people following. They done drunk the Kool-Aid, right? Fuck you mean? This man work in the hospital daily around this. You know what I'm saying? This around this discipline. And understanding, that's a discipline. Understanding and dealing with DNA. That's a discipline, family. And then it does matter to us because our fucking DNA matter. It's just a lot of them ain't as wise as him. That's like you could be working in a hospital, but a lot of y'all, that's like a lot of our people I deal with on the daily, right? Especially when you're buying parts. You would think, okay, our people might be a little enthusiastic about what they do. We do show enthusiasm. We love how we move because we move the right way. We know how to move this shit done. We movers and shakers, right? Well, some of us just be, and you could tell by their spirit, some of us just be fortunate that we know people and able to get in positions. It ain't based off merit. Because check it out. I say that because I deal with part sellers every day at these part stores. And you can tell who really know their shit and who don't. You can tell. Because it could be some people that's managers that don't know shit about a car. How you gonna sell parts? I'm being honest. And you don't know jack shit about a car. Well, I know if it say this part move, what if they wrong? What, you can't even understand the situation to even render a decision. Like, what the fuck? And then you got some people that truly know how to work on cars. They have that experience, which is a requirement when you're taking up automotive technology, automotive service and repair. That's a requirement for you to receive your automotive service of excellence certification. That's on the higher level. That's like having a college degree. It's cool to pursue if that's something you want to do. Then to the average person, it's the practice to me that makes perfect. I can have all the ID and identification tools, whatever. That shit don't guarantee nothing. What guarantees is your ability to get things cracking. You're going to have to make it happen. Get yourself out there, promote yourself, remind people, of who you are and what you got going on. Because niggas gonna forget. I'm being honest, they gonna forget, especially when you constantly being there for people. They'll forget that. They'll think that's a given, like you own them that. Like, hell no, fuck out of here. This is to generate more business so we can both eat. I'm gonna eat, you gonna eat. We ain't giving no free away. What the fuck? You gotta wake up from that shit. I surely did. You would give them that shit, but shit, it's like, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, you would do that expecting that, but niggas don't reciprocate that. These niggas will think you owe them that shit. Like, fuck out of here. I understand if some things off and it falls short, okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna get you right. I ain't gonna throw my dogs out because hell no, we're gonna build our people. them the kind of niggas we around. I promise you, these niggas that want to compete with you, and they ain't got the goods. What can you teach us? You know, other than words and talking about people, what do you have that you could pour into the brothers and sisters that they could take with them and go and put it to use? Where it's gonna make money. We don't get that. Mm-mm. Their excuse is get a job. But he's standing about this system and this and that. I don't want to fuck with that. Mm-mm. That was the purpose of going to school. Hey, and then these are the same niggas around you that's telling you all this shit. They done heard and seen business owners, property owners, people who are heavily, you know what I'm saying, got that bread, real bread. I ain't talking about no broke ass niggas. That got real bread that want to invest in you. I'm like, damn, that's 3 shots. 3 shots. Now, my little youngin', I told him today I might not be around because I'll fuck around and going and move into a shelter where it's cheaper, where I can build my shit because a lot going on. Yeah, I'm in the game, but I don't deal with banks. And sometimes it gets slow, and I'm like, what the hell? But I can't rely on where I used to be, what I used to do. So I gotta keep it moving. I'll be like, what the fuck? Where my dogs at? You know? Well, all them people that you give a discount to, what the fuck they at? They ain't consistently coming. Because you know if they was consistently coming for, okay, you're gonna need an oil change, they'll need a brake job front and back, or probably just front once a month. Guarantee, you know these things. Some top offs and checks here or there. Give or take a coolant line or something, or some pertaining to alternators or starting system, your belt. Well, it could be a tensioner pulley. Something gonna give where you have to deal with that car every month. It's a service. That's the law. And people act like we don't know this. I'm like, what? The audacity? They don't think I know this car needs servicing. They don't want to bring that car to their brother. Oh, okay. Okay. No black people. Immediately, I take it as an act of war. These bitches done declared war against me. Like, what the hell? The moment you took your ass up the street to Rodriguez and them, and y'all talking this black power shit, it's like the knowledge of your higher self, where you see a lot of us tapped into now and learning who we are, what we've been through, and how we can come overcome that and come out of that and rise. Y'all talking about rise like the phoenix. No, rise like the sun and power. I don't need they education, they banks, or none of that. When I went and got the trade skill to fucking put it to work, start a business, that's where my people supposed to be at. Oh, we gonna do business through Wayne. We ain't going through them. We gonna go through our brother, build our brother up, and all the while, your brother's plan should entail y'all too. You know, you running a business. Okay, I need my son need a job. Bring him. He might not want a job. I'll teach him to run his own business. I'll teach him how to do brakes. I'll teach him how to do oil changes. I can teach your son or your daughter to save you money from going to these shops, from robbing your ass. That's what I can guarantee. I need to start talking that shit. Maybe I've been talking the wrong shit. People think I'm a YouTuber looking for YouTube to pay me once a month to come on here and say something. Hell no. You did. We creators. You did. Trendsetters. A real trendsetter. Because like I said, if you take me out there, bro, I can rebuild your car or your truck. These are things brothers and sisters want to know. I know I pull it into, they don't honor what I'm doing. That's what get me stuck. And I'm off that. I'm off that because wherever I go, even if okay, the situation's been kind of bleak on the money side, bro. My own work. I'm not going to look for nobody's job. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be off grid. As long as I ain't making over 400, considered sole proprietorship. You don't need no, and I realize that I don't need no EIN or none of that. I need to do business with integrity. Now, show thinking on that. Okay, because that's an objective that can be done. You know that it's no question as far as okay, is what I'm doing, can it carry the load? Stop playing. Bring me your truck. I can pull your transmission out myself and put it back. Family, that's industry money. That's not no hanging on the corner type money. So hell yeah, I'm confident in who the fuck I am and what I got to offer. You give a fuck about what nobody talking about. You better wake your ass up. Cause when guess what? When I do take that opportunity, them the same niggas gonna be talking about, oh, I was there with you. Why would he do that? No, nigga, you wasn't there. Anytime you saying anything that go contrary to what I'm doing, your ass ain't there. I understand it could be, oh, I'm trying to look out for your good. It look like shit ain't really working for you. You a lie. It look like y'all niggas don't want it to work. You niggas ain't got no faith, motherfucker. Well, you been slow, and it tells me slow don't mean you ain't doing nothing. Slow mean you needs to be more attentive and make sure your approach or whatever you doing, you are providing the right application. You putting the right things behind what needs to work. Fuck slow, cause you could turn slow to fast. Even to these the same niggas that tell you, oh no, that ain't shit. You know that ain't gonna work. Woo, what the fuck you mean? Nigga make products, graphic art products every day and sell them. What am I missing? You missing the right. You missing entrepreneur type niggas around you. You need to be around businessmen because you in the field, you could be bogged down. You know, you could be bogged down with everyday things you know you need to tend to. It's not like you, oh, fuck this, I'll do what I want to do. I don't care about that. I don't know no nigga that wake up and say I'm gonna be irresponsible. That don't even make fucking sense. Because why? His hard mind is guided towards getting something. Even if he don't have a job, he gonna use what he got to get what he want. Stop playing. And so I be checking the Hebrews out. I know we the Hebrew Israelites by natural design. The Most High created this nation of people specifically for him. So it's not like religion. Yeah, he created and he loved everybody, but these it tells you Deuteronomy 7:6. You are a people, a special people unto you who are above all people. Why? Because you have a greater calling. That's why when people I tell people, I'm like, man, this shit got to be great. Something great got to be coming. All this kickback, it got to be a you got a greater calling. Your calling can't be like, any other calling. That's why I said, because why? You ain't doing nothing. That's gonna damn, it's gonna be Christmas in 4 days. Ooh, won't be no Christmas right here. They can kiss my ass. I can't wait till you get over. Mm, I can't wait till this motherfucking month over. The month is over. It's go time though. Mm-hmm. It's go time to get involved in the goodness, the good things, so a brother can work. Yeah, you've been pushed to the side for a reason, bro. Because Most High was waiting to pull his big guns out. Just when they thought they was winning. Most High got big guns. All these Negro men, y'all run around talking about ain't shit, ain't never gonna be shit, ain't got this or that. Them God's chosen. Newsflash, them the chosen. Now just imagine, and I'm gonna keep telling them. I know people don't want. I don't want to hear that. That's old. That don't woo woo. That don't stop the truth from going forth. That just means you remain. You want to remain an ignorant motherfucker. Stay ignorant. I ain't mad at you, but you got a lot of young men and older men, middle aged and older men that listen to me, and they know I'm telling them motherfucking truth. That's all I want to do is give it to them. Where they'll go and do the research and come to the knowledge themselves. I hear them on the streets. And when they see me, they leave messages. Oh, man, bro, why, woo? Bro, that's knowledge. You want real knowledge yourself? Tap in the Bible. That's us, King. Don't let them people tell you no bullshit. You can turn them TVs off. That's bullshit. Go read the book, bro. Them people in that, hey, them people in that world ain't doing shit for the kingdom or God's people. They perverting. All day, every day. All they showing is titties and ass. And niggas pulling their wood out. That's all the fuck they got. They don't got shit intellectually to feed you. They can't feed you shit. A holiday or talking about partying or drinking. Nigga, you ain't feeding me shit. Nigga, teach me something. Give me something where I can go build. What if I didn't go through school? What you going, that's what I say. What you making videos, what are you imparting in people? What are you teaching people that can really help them? A lot of y'all just come on this bitch talking. I be frustrated. And yeah, they made me do some cursing and I went on Facebook cursing. I ain't gonna do that no more. It's a waste of time. Dead nigga, dead nigga. Like Christ said, let the dead bury the dead. God is the God of the living. So if you're in a mentally dead state and a person trying to wake you up and you choose to stay there dead, that's on you. I'm through with that. Like I always say, my buddy went up real heavy in the game. You know what I'm saying? And she used to show me, you trying to save everybody. You want to be Mother Teresa, nigga. We up. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. Worry about your business. Nigga gonna do what nigga gonna do. You can speak life into him all day. But I have my resolve about that. I'm riding with the Most High. Yeah, I want the money. But it brings problems when you ain't standing on the money first, you know, and things are happening and you ain't made a on the front line. They need you paying these bills, basically. You already know what it is. Oh, bro can't carry it all by himself. And if he carrying it, he be late, which they on some credit shit. I give a fuck less about. Why don't you shut the fuck up sometimes? You talk too damn much. I talk too damn much. Well, fuck, I'm gonna continue to talk. Get your dumb ass off my line. Brothers, this the shit I'm talking about. You welcome to say what you want to say, but hey, but the guy who on the platform gonna run your ass down. Say what you say. I ain't mad at you. I invite all questions. Why don't I shut up? Because my motherfucking people being persecuted. Cause Trump cutting shit off, and niggas ain't gonna have a pot to piss in or a window to throw out listening to you niggas. Get a job, it'll take care of everything. No, boo boo. This ain't that type mission. We got a business. We need to run this motherfucking business. Cause it don't just entail me. Like I'm saying, you could bring the children. This is shit we go through by black ass women that's supposed to be supporting what we doing. These the niggas that's around us, y'all. I ain't finna cuss people out and go in on them, but I need you to be aware. These the type of niggas we got around us. Job niggas that's coming in your area where you promoting goodness. I ain't gonna cuss them out. I welcome, hey, trust me, turn your goofy down, but you can come in. I welcome goofy ass niggas when they come saying dumb ass shit. No matter who you are. I'm not holding back for nobody. Fuck them. Because they not going to hold back for you. They'll come in your space with all kind of bullshit. Ain't coming in your space with nothing that's going to uplift the people. Motherfucker, I'm on here because I'm a messenger for God. I got a word that's going to distinguish understanding truth than some dumbass shit like all y'all got to talk about. We ask y'all about business. All you niggas know is a job. Oh, you late on the rent. You need to stop that. It ain't rotating like it should. No, motherfucker, I'm not involved with banks and systems, right? And I'm depending on the goodness that of this skill or whatever I have to offer that I'm giving my people at a reasonable rate. I'm in thinking that it's gonna drive them to do business with me because they know they're gonna get something good. And as far as the cars, you ain't gotta worry about that. I'll handle them motherfuckers. I don't get no he fucked my car up. That you don't get that with Uncle Wayne. I'm a beast in the garage or in the alley. It don't matter. Call me, cut me loose. I show up and show the fuck out. You can't do that. But you got niggas that tell you, oh no, we can forget about that. Cause it ain't consistent. That ain't working. No, nigga, you supposed to invest in that. I'm from the hood. And when we seen brothers and sisters getting involved in things, like even the ones who's going to school, what you going, oh, hey, don't fuck with them. When you see this one, if they need help, I was that nigga getting them the bus fare or dropping them off to school or giving them the lunch money. They love that shit. Oh, that's G Wayne. G Wayne on some real shit because I'm pouring into securing your future. People would take like, and I know the kind of niggas I'm around. They cool, but them ain't them niggas. I'm telling you from some real street shit. The type of niggas I'm around do. If we was on a move, them the niggas that will leave land right there. They not cut like that. So everything ain't for everybody. I understand that. But the walk that I walk, niggas know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, half y'all wouldn't make it, Half you niggas probably would have killed yourself. So, yeah, I'll bug up a little bit because I'm like, damn, nigga, stop playing with me. These hunkies had me down for 23, gave me 23 years. I was a shorty when I went in there. I didn't fold. Ain't nobody take nothing for Wayne. Half you niggas would have folded. I done seen niggas come in there and was there for a week. Nigga about trying to hang yourself. Like, you niggas ain't cut like that. You ain't built like me. You ain't been nothing to show and prove that you can. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got some money. Okay, you go out the door. I have motherfucker take your money. Then what you got? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for real, but I'm just speaking in general. Now you ain't got no money. Where your power? You zap this fake ass dollar out their hand. Niggas ain't got no power. What amount of person are you then? Half you niggas will kill yourself. Oh, I can't take this. Oh. Stop playing. I'm gonna take some shit if I can't get it. Know that. You thought what you want to say. I'm going to take what's mine. I don't want to hear that shit. Hell no, I don't shut up. I can't shut up. I'm supposed to listen to you. Listen to you dry ass people. Y'all ain't got nothing to point to nobody. I like to interact with people. You'll sit around niggas and they know what you really want to do. You want to have these conversations. You want to kick it. Talk about the past. Talk about history. Talk about a little archaeology. Maybe I'm too smart for niggas I'm around. Because why? I want to talk about history. I want to talk about archaeology. I want to talk about anthropology. And I want to talk about the results of who these things that we reading about point to. But niggas run around here like it don't matter. Oh, it don't matter. You think God don't hear your dumb ass saying that? You the same one talking about you love God and Christ. You only love him once a week. That's how I know y'all phonies. Christians phony as fuck. They don't know shit about the Bible. They'll argue you talking about, oh, the Hebrews who? The Hebrews up on that work. They know they lessons, motherfucker. And that's where their life is directed and going to. My life ain't going to the world. God said come out of the world. Touch not anything these people establish. I don't give a fuck. That's why I always had a problem with fucking with their money. Anything these people got is filthy. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch it. Oh, well, you got to get a job. No, nigga, you got to start a business. You could create a business and bypass all that shit. But that they don't have the heart or the mentality or have time to prepare themselves to do that. They think they can tell you a few words. It don't matter. You ain't getting no money. No, it takes time. It's gonna take a lot of them niggas you see shot off in the door. That's because they got bank money, nigga. Don't get it too. I didn't do none of that, nigga, and I'm still here, and people still putting in orders. While you goofy ass niggas talking about what I shouldn't be doing. Yeah, you shut the fuck up sometimes. You talk too damn much. Like, why would I shut up? I got people I don't even know talking about go, Wayne. Go. Go. You inspired me. So what the fuck is, like, people slow as fuck to me. Man, I don't have no sense of humor. But motherfucker, I understand, nigga, I did 11 years. 11 straight. And fuck them. The white people took 23 years. Now laughed out my ass. Ain't no more laughter. Ain't shit funny. You know? Tickle my funny bone. I ain't got no funny bone. What you think funny, be done drove me to bust your motherfucking head. Split your motherfucking wig to the white man for playing with me. No, I don't. Y'all know how it is. I'm in the hood. And sometimes I know what it is. Once I get out, it's the environment, y'all. It's not me. I have some good parents. Both my parents was in my life. Both my parents still thriving. They still pouring into their families and loved ones, praying for us and fasting for us on our behalf. That God will bless us. I got some, man, the most beautiful parents in the world. I wouldn't trade my parents in for no nigga. Even right now, when I'm, kind of down. If I called my parents and told them what's really shaking with me, they'll be like, what? Come on, right now. You come on right now. You don't have to go through that shit. And I'm like, I ain't going through shit. What are y'all talking about? But I know my mama. What the fuck? Reese, that boy need that room. No, I don't need that room. We're gonna fight it. We're gonna go through we're gonna go through we gotta do it and get up. I ain't doing it. I ain't lying. Who the fuck are you talking about lying? My parents, nigga, if I call my parents right now, nigga, let me show you how you got a lot of hating ass niggas. That's my lady on there talking shit. That's what I be talking about. Now, if I was a dumbass street dude, I'd bust her across her motherfucking head and tell her mind her motherfucking business. But I ain't on that. Like I said, I just went through an episode this morning cussing people out all on there like, ain't you a preacher? God gonna remember that came off your ministry. He ain't no preacher, he fake. No, I'm a preacher, nigga. It's just that you are unlearned and y'all don't know shit. Y'all ignorant. Everybody that accepts Christ is a preacher. Everybody that accepts Christ is a preacher. I'm gonna put you on timeout because you really ain't over here to. What's your purpose for coming over here? You talking about stop lying and all this and that. What is your purpose? Why don't you shut the fuck up sometime? You talk too damn much. I got a YouTube site making I'm sitting on here in my area in space making this what I'm saying, family. A lot of these niggas ain't got no ism. They ain't got shit. If they ain't feeding off your energy, they dead. Ain't nobody running to y'all. Go promote them then to come. Obviously, I'm doing something right because if it weren't for me, your ass wouldn't have no conversation. Whether it's good or bad. I inspire you niggas to live. Because if it weren't for me, you niggas would be dead. You wouldn't have nobody to talk to. Ain't nobody talking to y'all. The fuck? Talking about what? Some ratchet ass shit somebody else did? Y'all ain't talking about shit. Everything I said was the truth. If Wayne lacking somewhere, it's because Wayne. That was the whole story. I had two opportunities to change my whole situation around. I was invited to go to Minnesota. I should have went up there. And I was invited to go to Wales. I had two invites. Oh no, now I got a third one. I'm not gonna turn down, but like I said, I told him, no, I'm cool because shit going kind of slow and you kind of behind the eight ball. I don't want no person to think that I'm thinking I depend on them, or they responsible for something that I should be doing. But it's like to me, if you're gonna start a business, let's get this motherfucker started. I'm rich. I can't be telling you that until I'm ready because you're gonna be looking forward to that. Like the next day. What? I'm ready. But like I said, that's nobody else's responsibility. So I got irons in the fire. One of them, and this is the time where it's supposed to come to fruition with my rich buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is the time it's supposed to come to fruition because it was a 60-day waiting period for him to get active into the other things that he's doing, get situated, active, and well, all that's done. I got a call last week. I got a text the other day. See, people be talking shit. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't know me. People around me don't know me, family. They head stuck up their ass somewhere. They don't pay attention. I'm making boss moves that's gonna open the door for everybody around the right people. Why they talking about this and that? There ain't nothing wrong with a job. But all my life, y'all know me. I created my own business. You ain't never seen me with no motherfucking job. So stop coming around me with that talk. Come around me with sponsorship. You know what, Wayne? I'm gonna go buy one of them drums of oil. I want you to sell it doing your jobs. That's how black people should be thinking. Wayne is an asset to us as a people. Not to get Wayne rich, because you know how you gonna know if that nigga for real? Like, I don't have my tool game all in order. I got the right tools. I can take your engine out with what I got and put it back safely. Take your transmission out of there. Put it back safely. Break each component down and go internally in them and put them back according to specifications. Tighten them back down, torque that baby, and put it back to use, put it back to work. That I can do. Can't you niggas on here talking shit about me? You can't do that. You can't even take a tie off. So you ain't on my level. So I'm not gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna give you a pass because you could be a slow ball. You know what I'm saying? Some of our people slow. They want attention, but they don't know how. They might be threatened. You know, because like I said, if it weren't for me, people ain't had no attention. Ain't nobody, their phones ain't blowing off. Ain't no motherfuckers running to hear what they got to say. They don't know nothing. The fuck all they know is that dry ass white people shit they taught us at school. You ain't even do the truth. You ain't even do the research on that. George Washington owned more motherfucking slaves than goddamn state of Virginia. But you telling me some shit about two evils. I'm not going along with none of this shit. Just don't deal with it. How about that part? Because whether you participate in what the everyday current events surrounding that person you put in office, your ass still gonna be held responsible for voting for them to put them in office when you knew they weren't shit before you voted for them. And you said let's vote for the lesser evil. This is just how dumbed down our people are. So it's a necessary for brothers like a Dwayne or sister who have understanding, have been open and understand the world been running fucking game on you. It ain't just the black people, it's the white ass people too. They really got it bad because them the motherfuckers they used to dangle it out there to get everybody to go along with it. Now, look, and how I know what the fuck I'm talking about? Because now you see white people all day making videos. Oh, black people was right. You was right, black people. We should have listened. Yeah, you should have listened. Now, what are we going to do with that? What are we going with that? We have to fix that. Like I'm on there, I'm cussing the TV out like white people stop crying. Don't you see black people? Pay attention to the black woman. Pay attention to the black man. You don't have to be a man to fix a car. I know women fix cars. I went to school, Lincoln Tech. It was women in there. And unfortunately, like I said, people ain't got that drive, that knocking like I got. They was paying me in school to come do work for them. Like, how the fuck you? That just shows you I'm sincere about what I'm doing. I'm about done got kicked out the house because my motherfucking business be late, right? Taking care of my bills. But let me show you how sincere I am. Nigga, I'm in the alley, underwater. The other day, my feet soaked a hole in my motherfucking boots. I realized, I'm like, damn, I gotta get some more boots. But I'm behind the gun. You listen to what I'm saying. Matter of fact, since I do this vinyl, I got some leather in there. I'm gonna take a piece of my leather and glue it inside that motherfucker until I'm able to go buy me some new boots. You don't hear me talking about I can't buy no boots. I just can't get them now. But I'm gonna go get them because I'm not putting nothing else before me no more. Hell no, everything in order, decent and in order. But they'll know you got the juice You the point man. Everybody ain't the, like people keep saying, go get a job. You going to get a job because you going to a place you feel that's secure, and if I work, they gonna have my money at the end of the week, 2 weeks or whatever. Family, that's not even a given anymore. When y'all hear me saying highlighting information about these people coming to the forefront, whining, talking about the government turned on them, why they doing this, Trump's killing us and this and that. No, but you built this business, right? And had us under the impression that you built it from scratch. But I'm telling you from personal experience, a lot of y'all using bank money. I just listened to the millionaire and brought it out, and I was kind of enthusiastic about it because I'm like, yeah, you can use credit. You don't need cash. Use it. Bush, watch it. Ain't nobody on here but me and you, baby. Whoever come on here later, that ain't no all that what you saying is gonna deter them because that's gonna be the first thing they see. Oh, the moderator talking about he need to shut up and this and that. They not equally yoked. Why is she on there? I'm not even gonna go on there. They gonna question the validity of the conversation just based off our interaction. And if we interact, like I said, I made that video earlier. I wasn't necessarily talking about me. I'm talking about a matter, which I get infuriated because shit ain't going right. And then I get real motherfucking touchy about it. Yeah, that's a fact. Yes, I do. But at the same time, family, I was just speaking in general because a lot of men, people would think you talking about yourself, but yeah, you part and partial about yourself, but I see this in all the men I'm around. Uh, Assumptions on how we should do things. It's not gonna work like that. I gotta let go of what I think and align with his instruction, because that's where the power is gonna operate. But when you say like that, niggas look at you like, oh, you don't know what he talking about and this and that. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Because if I go plant a seed, guess what? He gonna give it increase and it's gonna feed us forever. As long as I don't pull the root up and just cut the stems, it'll grow forever. That go to spiritual law. You don't see God at work. He's greater. Stop playing. My conversation is real. It ain't. It's conversations you need to have. It ain't gonna be no clickbait. It ain't gonna be no shit about no ratchet shit. Cause y'all full of ratchet. You listen to these ratchet ass. I gotta get him a name. But you listen to the people that's going to hell. They ain't trying to awaken. They ain't trying to learn nothing new. They ain't trying to operate in the newness of life. Yeah, you could be struggling. You ain't got to be perfect. You can have some struggles until you get over, but the objective is to work towards that end. Y'all don't do that. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people we listen to don't do that. It's the same mundane. Okay, you're a leader then, you collecting this money. What are you building? Like right now, real time. I focus on real shit because this real things happening. You probably giving people money on their site. Oh yeah, it's the girls club. But the girls ain't no shit. They tearing down homes. They breaking up motherfucking happy homes probably. Oh, that nigga ain't whoa, excuse me, whatever he ain't, you're his partner. That's your duty to make sure it come up, because guess what? It's his duty to provide for your ass. So stop trying to knock what he doing and make sure what he doing is working. That's his strength. You take him out of his strength, then he fuck. You think you know better because that shit working for you. Newsflash, nigga, it don't work like that. No, that ain't love. You trying to control. A lot of you niggas got low self-esteem. So if you feel if you can control a person, you try kind of, hold on to them, this control thing. No, nigga, you better tighten your esteem up and know that whatever my partner come to me with, I'm gonna support it because I know this motherfucker ain't crazy. I've been knowing this motherfucker for 50 some years. But some people will try to act brand new on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when I get to calling people names. Nigga, I've been knowing you for over 30 years, nigga. Like, what the fuck? We was kids. We was making love. The fuck? What is wrong with you? We weren't kids, but we was young teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Madly in love, being grown. Now you don't know me. Like, what out? That's why I be snapping on people. Like, man, that shit is stupid to me. Stop fucking playing with me, wasting my fucking time. If I drop your ass in the sewer somewhere, don't play with me. And then I got to get out that mindset. You ain't G Wayne no more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on that good fella. Got to get out that mindset. But Negroes will push you there, piss you off and push you there. No, you can't. If I'm fortified in the word, then that's what you're going to get in return. The spirit will check you yourself. The spirit has checked. Like all this shit. You watch the TV, but you got the TV turned loud enough for the block to hear. What the fuck is you watching this that important? You got to turn it up that loud. It ain't putting no money. I just aggravating shit we go through. I need me a motherfucking off grid. Real talk. Give me an off grid and I invite y'all. Come on. But it's going to be, once I get my shit in order, it's going to be set up where wherever you at, you're going to be comfortable in that part. Do your thing. You're going to be comfortable. You got the right to. That's what it's for. Live now, nigga. You gonna Wayne gonna afford an opportunity, same opportunity for you that I afford for myself. You got access to whatever I have. Live now. These tools are at your disposal. Niggas want to come at me and get me on some bullshit, but I ain't going. They don't want to hear this knowledge come out. That's why they talking shit, because Wayne got a knowledge they can't touch. They can't gainsay. They can't deny. All they know is some shit about, I'm a part of this group. What do that group stand for? Because if it ain't coming from the Bible, in which you talking about you serving God and representing the kingdom, then what are you on? You a liar and a thief. We got to watch your ass. I don't care who. It could be my daddy. It could be my mama. If you ain't talking about thus said what the Most High saying in that Bible, you a fucking liar. I'm going to run you down with the truth. I'm going to run your, call me Mr. Run 'em down. I'm going to run you down and I'm going to tell you the truth and you ain't going to like it. That's where they come saying shit like that. Oh, no, them niggas ain't in the truth because you talking about the truth. Oh, that don't say what don't matter. God's word is eternal. Don't the scriptures say, and didn't Christ say the scriptures can't be broke? Stop saying, you don't even know the word, so stop saying what matters and don't matter. That is falsehood. You operating off your emotions, familiar spirits. That's divination. You trying to work familiar spirits. That ain't the spirit that God don't give us the spirit of confusion, fear, or doubt, but of sound mind, strength. You know, you going to have to stand before motherfucking kings and rulers. What if they call me before Trump? Ain't they Catholics or some shit? No, they say he into Judaism and this and that. He friend the Israels over there. That's what they say, right? This nigga don't know nothing about no Bible. That nigga don't know no Bible, man. Stop playing. He ain't represent the kingdom of heaven. This is slow ass shit they want to sell you. Like, man, make this shit I'm too advanced for that, family. I can't bring myself down to that level. And it ain't even about money. The money is gonna come. Like I said, I'm just kind of off with it because my attention is to you trying to do it. No, focus on one thing, man. Establish the kingdom. Don't worry about who believe or this or that or don't. No, you establish it by actually living it. You can't convert nobody. That's up to God. You there. Be thankful that you there. Don't worry about them. Either they gonna roll or fold. You ain't coming this far to fold. All that. Stop doing. I don't believe in stopping shit I've been doing that's working. I dump niggas off before I stop doing what I'm doing. Like I said, the cars ain't been consistent, so they get me in trouble as far as my money, right? I'm still back there standing on my business. And niggas ready to kick me out their house because I'm late. But the fact is, I'm gonna stay down with what I do because I believe in what I do. God gave me that. Maybe it's time for your ass, me and you, to leave each other alone. You ain't supporting what I'm doing no way. That's a clear thing. That's why I run my own business. It's harder. Fuck nigga, it's harder. You see it. Sometimes I might not make a penny. That means we need assistance. I'm not giving up. How the fuck can y'all see if this ain't going and that ain't going? You automatically know to support that. Y'all run your ass on these sites all day, and that's what you will support. But you don't see the beauty in supporting real shit going on with your people. No, you see it. The problem is we gotta stop calling niggas our people. Just because they look like us don't mean they can't folk. told you we got a lot of skin folk. That don't mean they can't folk because they have not love for you, bro. And don't take it personal. It just is what it is. Shit, you live, learn, die, forget it all. Either they gonna ride or die. If they ain't riding, keep it moving. We ain't got time for that. Let's go. Everybody ain't gonna support it. It just is what it is. It's unfortunate, but you be true to what you're doing because you stay down with it. Because the next time they see you, they're gonna be sick. They're gonna wish they was down with you. Now it's been an hour. I got to go. Israel and Judah, be encouraged. Put your foot on them Christians' neck. Oh, and how you do that? Open the Bible and read the Bible. They ain't gonna read it. That's your power. They don't have no power because they don't want no power. And with that, be encouraged on that beat. Each one teach one, and we all need to hook up. Come out of the world. Come out of doing business with them and do business with your brothers and sisters. That's our security. And if you think I'm lying, I'll go before your boss and tell him. I'll tell your president he a damn lie. If you work for God, you'll get a real return. Niggas gonna talk shit. That's cool. That means you doing something right. And pay attention because them the niggas that need you to live. If you wasn't living and if you wasn't functioning, they wouldn't have nothing to talk about. So they dead weight. Don't worry about that. Hey, haters, stay on your job. I'm glad you paying attention. Shit, somebody paying attention. So I got two. What's that? I got two likes up, two heads in here, and one like. I'm doing something right. Don't play with them people, family.